Hey neighbor, welcome back to Beyond ARTV. My name is John and Greta Van Fleet are back with their brand new single, My Way Soon. I don't know if this means a new album is coming or whatever, but there's going to be a slight tweak in the format today. The number one request that I seem to get on my track reviews is that you want to see my initial impressions or reactions to a song, and while track reviews and my full thoughts are obviously not going out the window, I decided why not experiment just a bit, give you guys that behind the scenes and see if it goes over well to see if I might continue doing this in the future. Basically what that means for the format of this video, I'm gonna sit down and listen to the song, watch the music video for the first time ever, and then I'll come back after I've heard the song more and give my final thoughts and track review. Again, I'm not the most interesting reactor because I like to listen to the songs and I'm not gonna force myself to sit here and say, damn, every 2 seconds, but I can understand why you guys might want to see my initial impressions, anything that might catch my ear on first listen, so that's exactly what we're gonna do. Like the video, let's get started. Nice to see that Greta Van Fleet in quarantine just still looks like they're living like it's 1970. Was he just drinking a White Claw? Initial off-the-bat response here, I'm not all that impressed with the tune. I think that there were some moments in the back half, the guitar solo, Josh Kiska's vocals that definitely kicked it up a notch that made me pay attention a bit more, but I was finding myself zoning out in the first half. It just really doesn't seem to follow that much of anything. It's very loose, so I'm not following the rules type of song. And I know the number one thing that you're gonna hear with Greta Van Fleet is that they sound like Led Zeppelin knockoffs. But instead of that, here I'm just hearing a bit more of the classic rock trope, which is fine to a degree, probably even more fine for the old heads that are just yearning for this sound to come back, but I just don't really feel like it's doing anything one way or the other. That was just my initial listen to My Way Soon though, so let me time warp forward and listen to the song more, and I'll meet you back here with the track review. Hey look Ma, I'm Greta Van Fleet, or should I say Greta Van Yeet? Now that I've gotten that horrible White Claw joke out of the way, I listened to the song My Way Soon more, and I do have some more thoughts, but it also doesn't leave me with a ton to say. Do you like classic rock? Do you like Greta Van Fleet and the aesthetic that they're gunning for? Well, if so, then you might see this as a mild progression, because it is. It doesn't do a ton to deviate them from their peers of yesteryear, but at the same time, I can see the effort, the consistency, and the sound, the vocals, the guitar and drums, everything. It sounds good, but it's just not all that palatable because it doesn't feel refreshing. It's just more so like drinking a soda after running a marathon. Maybe that's an unfair analogy because I think the song is solid enough. I do like the guitar solo and I like the second half of the track where he dials up the vocal intensity, but at the same time, just kind of howling and unleashing, it doesn't automatically make it good or groundbreaking. And not that it has to break new ground for me to enjoy them, because I've loved some of their past songs even if I felt indifferent on things like full-length projects. I guess the key to this song is that if you look at it as like a fresh slice of life in this year that we've just been utterly rained upon with shit at pretty much every single corner, then you could see this as escapism, and I understand that point of view. For me, I don't think this is something that I would come back to a ton, but I do see the potential in the band still. I didn't come down as harshly on their debut album or even their EP, Black Smoke Rising, as a lot of other critics did, notably like Pitchfork, The Needle Drop, so many other people could not stand them. and I do get that to a degree. It feels a bit insulting, but also I appreciate their raw talent. I can see what they're trying to do with their sound, and there's going to be an audience for it. Overall, for me, I'm going to give this song a 3 out of 5. Again, that is mainly based on the fact that I don't see myself coming back to it a ton. The replay and the shelf value, I don't see it necessarily lasting long term. And also, while the musicality is strong to a degree, I think that chorus sounds extremely familiar. I don't like the long-winded intro on the track. It just feels like it doesn't go anywhere. And while the second half of the song is rewarding, you still have to get through the first half, which can be a bit tedious. Anyways, guys, I hope you enjoyed seeing my review and reaction to the new Greta Van Fleet single, My Way Soon. If you enjoyed this slightly updated format that includes my first reaction, then let me know in the comments section down below. Like this video and share it out with a friend. If you want to see some recent coverage, including that review of Greta Van Fleet's first album, then click the links on screen now. And other than that, I'll be back soon for more on Beyond ARTV.